Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm playing in the AMX 1357F, and yes, that means it is actually my replay again. I do enjoy it more when it is actually my replay as opposed to going to find someone else's on the WoT Replays website. It's just, there's something more, I don't know, satisfying about it. Plus, I know what I was thinking at the time. I don't have to imagine what the other person was thinking. It's really nice. So, at the beginning of the map here, I was looking to see where the other light tanks on my team were going. I saw the MT-25 was heading up off north there, and I didn't want to do that anyway, so that's fine. I'll let him do that. I wanted to get up on this hill and see if I could get some early spots here. And I did get followed by my allied Type 64, which is fine. And actually, one of my daily missions right now that I had to do, which is one of the reasons I was playing this tank, was to spot 3 enemy vehicles in a battle, and I just completed it right there. So that's that off my chest. I don't have to worry about that anymore. And now I just try to stay alive. But on that note, I actually have a little bit of a confession to make because of that. So when I played this battle, I was also trying to get a clip for a different video that I have. And if you've seen that video that I released the other day, you might recognize some of the moments from this battle. I was trying to get a clip of me dying. And hey, look behind you. Look behind you. There's someone behind you. Behind you. Yeah, right there. That's where those shells are coming from. I completely didn't notice until I saw shells flying by my face. But that's okay. This T-21, he has bitten off more than he could chew. Maybe he didn't have the Type 64 spotted or something like that, but yeah, that wasn't smart on his behalf. He managed to put a shot or two into the Type 64, and that was about it. But anyway, I was trying to kind of get a battle where I died. Why was I doing that? Because I needed a clip of the after-battle post-mortem mode thing, and I didn't have another one saved on my computer at all. And I just decided, you know what, I'm going to play a couple matches and get this. So this is my second time of asking, because the first time I didn't die. Hello, 152, please don't shoot me. And because of that, in some of the later moments in this battle, I was playing more aggressively than I should have been, because I didn't care whatsoever if I died. I almost wanted to die. And you know what? I think that actually worked out because I was aggressive when I should have been, and I probably wouldn't have had the same battle, to be completely honest, if I wasn't not caring if I died so much. Normally I play a little bit too cautiously, which is one of the reasons that perhaps I don't play a lot of light tanks, and I don't usually enjoy the light tanks. But the thing that really makes me like this tank and really drew me into this tank, which is the reason I bought it a number of years ago, is because it has the 8-round autoloader that they have a pretty good rate of fire. It's a fun little tank to play because of that. I love being able to get behind a heavy tank or something and just unloading this thing. You almost feel like you're using a machine gun. It's the closest to a machine gun that you can get at this tier, really. At least until, well, it looks like the next vehicles they add to the game are going to have a full-on machine gun with like an overheat mechanic and stuff like that. That could be interesting or terrible. I'm not sure which. These new is it Polish tank destroyers that do more damage when you're close to targets than far away. I don't know how I feel about those either, but hello there, 152. It's interesting that you pushed up here knowing that there was a light tank or two sitting here where they could shoot you, but whatever. And those shots are not going. Let's aim that one a little bit better. Sometimes when you unload this thing rapidly at range, the shells behave and hit their target. Other times, you unload the magazine, and they just go wherever they want, like every other direction. And again, or not again, but that, yeah, I understand. That's the whole RNG of the game. That's how it works. I get it completely. I just wanted to see here if I could spot anything else, and I kind of did. I'm getting to get a little bit of experience for spotting that Berza there, which I am perfectly fine with. And I'm thinking now, maybe I should go on the offense. Maybe I should be a little bit more aggressive. I'm seeing the number of enemy vehicles that are slowly being picked away. Some of them are being spotted. I'm going to try to get some shots in here. I don't really want to take more hits than I need to at the time. I'm going to assume that 1375 isn't looking at me. And here's a couple of these shots behaving on the Type 64 that perhaps I didn't expect to hit. But then the rest that I wanted to get the kill shot missed by a mile. So, yeah, whatever. You win some, you lose some. Something else you might find noteworthy about this vehicle is that it only carries 56 rounds of ammunition. That might sound like a lot, but when you're firing rounds this quickly and holding 8 in a magazine and wasting them rapid firing at targets at long ranges, well, you go through them pretty quick. As you can see, I only have about 4 magazines left. 2 magazines of premium, and just over 2 magazines of the standard ammunition. So if I keep firing them like I have been, I'm going to run into some problems. And there goes a few more shells, so yeah, we're gonna burn through them pretty quick if we're not careful. But that's okay, because it's time for us to move on. I'm looking at the mini-map here. I'm thinking, you know what, if I want to go try to get myself killed without just blatantly rushing the enemy, maybe I should go do something before all the enemies are gone. Our team looks like we're going to win. It's looking all right there. There's still enough enemy forces that things could happen, obviously, but let's get in there and see what happens. So I'm going to go hunt down this 1375 and the Super Hellcat and get ourselves into some trouble. I don't know if they're still here or not, or if they've retreated back to the other flank of the map or something like that, but I suspect that one of them are around here somewhere. And hello there, 1357. You have 700 hit points. That means I need to penetrate all my rounds in order to kill you with this one magazine. I don't know when you're going to be done reloading. The very first shell I fired at you somehow bounced or ricocheted off to some weird angle, and now I am reloading myself. I do have a fairly quick reload for a magazine, but that 1375 was undoubtedly reloading long before I was, so I'm going to run up here behind this bush and rock to keep myself safe and make sure that if he pushes me with his fully loaded magazine before I have one, that my allies can hopefully take him out before he murders my face. And I did take a hit from him there because, as I expected, he reloaded first, and I think he knew he needed to push me even though it was dangerous because I was going to murder his face when I was done reloading. But luckily, because he was killed relatively quickly there, I had plenty of time to finish him off first. And now, oh boy, don't get hit. I don't think I could have survived a shot from him. I need to get up to him and close the distance. I don't think I would have done this if I cared about living or not. But we're going to get right beside him. He's going to be reloaded very, very soon. Can I dodge a shot? He misses. Thank goodness. I take a little bit of damage from the ram shot there and circle him. I've now used the remainder of the 7 shells I had in my magazine. I didn't even realize at that point that I have moved on to premium rounds now. I was too busy worrying about not dying and stuff. So I didn't realize that last magazine was only 7 shells at this point when I was actually playing the game. Now, though, I'm reloaded again. Let's start unloading into this heavy tank here, this AMX M445. And okay, kaboom. We didn't need the rest of the shells in that magazine. I only have 12 rounds left. I still didn't really notice this until I was already engaging the next vehicle that you'll see me come up to here in a minute. But this is only about a magazine and a half of ammunition remaining. Oh boy, now things are going to get a little bit difficult. I need to get in there and hope that I can get there before this Churchill 7 on my team dies. And, well, there he goes. Whatever, YOLO, don't care if I die. Let's get in there. It looks like we're going to get lucky and this KV-3 isn't paying attention. He's looking at the other flank. And this guy, the tank destroyer, he has no turret. Well, he has a turret, but he can't turn his turret all the way around to me. I'm going to unload every shell in my magazine into him. Unfortunately, one of them did ricochet, so I left him on 67 hit points. And now I just sit there until my allied artillery finishes him off and lets me go free. I am reloading my last magazine. I didn't realize still in the game that I only have 4 shells in this magazine. Now 3 shells, 2 shells, 1 shell, and there's my last round, and I didn't care if I died. So let's just get killed by this guy so that I can get my clip I needed for a different video. Why not? This is exactly what I need to hear, this the post-mortem mode thing. I was going to call it an after-battle report. That's not right at all. If you go and watch the part 2 of all the bugs in World of Tanks video I put out the other day, you'll know exactly why I needed that clip. I found this battle extremely enjoyable. It got pretty hectic at the end there. Lots of circling, lots of risking my life, lots of times where I was thinking, you know, I should be dead, but luckily either an enemy wasn't paying attention or apparently they had really bad aim or just got unlucky. I don't know what happened, but I'm perfectly fine with that. I love these battles. And these are the types of battles that keep me coming back to World of Tanks even after 13 years of playing this game. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a good one.